Tavern Arena, ladies and gentlemen, your man Joe P. Spider here to report on some recent news dealing with Carnival. Sadly, as we all know, there was a brawl on the Sunshine at 2 a.m. in the morning. And what was that brawl over? Chicken tenders. Now, when I first heard this, I'm thinking to myself, really? I mean, chicken tenders? There's more important things to be upset about than brawl over some chicken tenders. But sadly, we go on these cruises, we go on vacation, and you have a group of individuals that want to be negative, and sadly, they want to ruin it for everybody else. I mean, think about it. Chicken tenders. I mean, is this a reason to get into a fight? From what I hear, they've all got Blacktown cruise bands on Carnival, which I'm okay with. I mean, people like that, get them all off the ship and ban them from coming back on. But my point is this. Sadly, Carnival has a rep. I mean, I like Carnival. Carnival, my first cruise line. I mean, I cruised with 3. I cruised with Carnival. 4. Carnival, MSC, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian. Carnival was my first cruise line and my most cruise line as of recording this video. I cruised with Carnival the most out of the 4 I've been on. But, sadly, it has a rep. You talk to other cruisers, you go in the community, online communities and stuff, and even, word of mouth. Carnival has a reputation for being low class. Some people say it's ghetto. It's the ghetto cruise line. It's the bottom of the barrel, stuff like that. I personally don't have a problem with Carnival. They've always been good to me. Service has been good. The staff is excellent. If I needed something, they got it for me. They took care of it. The ships are good. Destinations you go to are wonderful. But unfortunately, it's the people. I said not Carnival, but the people, the customers, that give it that bad reputation. I mean, really, over chicken tenders. I mean, is it worth getting into a fight and having possible injuries on vacation? I mean, is it worth getting banned permanently from a good cruise line? In my opinion, no. Over chicken tenders? I mean, you ever stop to think that maybe if you used some patience and waited, you would have came out with a nice, fresh plate of chicken tenders for you? And I cruised many times, and they ran out of stuff, from chicken tenders, the hot dogs, the pizza, whatever. Just have some patience, and they come out with a fresh tray for you to eat off of. For you to feast on. And sadly, individuals like that, I mean, telling it like it is, it's a certain demographic. Even I'm tired of it. And you know what I mean. When I go on vacation, all of us, anyway, we go on vacation, we want to relax, we want to have a good time, we want to enjoy ourselves. Drama, BS, hood fights, stuff like that, ghetto ratchet. You go on vacation to get away from that. Or most of us, anyway. Well, some of us. You go on vacation to get away from all that stuff. If you're going to act a certain way, or be a certain way, and that's how you feel, stay home. Stay home. Don't come on these cruise lines. And that's all. But, it happens Every cruise line has their, you know, and I've seen the videos, so you can't say no. But every cruise line, has their fair share of fights and brawls and set. But sadly, Carnival just seems to get it the most. Why, I don't know. And people want to talk about the rule changes that they have, as far as like music being played, Bluetooth devices, and the fans. If that's what it takes to get rid of a certain demographic of people that's causing them trouble, I'm all for it. I want to have a good time. And keep in mind, you got families there with, with kids, toddlers. They don't need to see a bunch of adults fighting over some chicken tenders. Really? I mean, it makes no sense. Go there, act civil, enjoy the music, enjoy the ship, enjoy your company, have a good time, enjoy your vacation. Anytime I've gone, on a cruise ship, gone on vacation, fighting was the last thing on my mind. And if I got to defend myself, I got to defend myself. But I'm not going to go out there and fight over some chicken tenders, especially when I know, hey, be patient, wait. And, here comes that fresh tray. I mean, heck, you want to get in a fight with a guy who took the last two pieces, whatever, those are probably cold anyway. So those probably been sitting out there for half the damn day. Those are probably cold anyway. So you guys are fighting over nothing. You got lifetime bans. An embarrassment. Your family's got to see this. Your kids got to see this. And it's nothing to really glorify, and it's nothing to be proud about. Our message here is there's more important things to worry about than fighting over food, especially, us cruisers, we know the food is coming just like that. They run out, have patience, here comes a fresh tray. And there's no need fighting at the cruise terminal even before you get on the ship. I mean, hey, you might as well have just stayed in the hood for that. Saved your money. I personally, I'm a cruiser. I love cruising. So like I said, personally, I don't have a problem with Carnival. I won't be cruising with them as much because of what they did to their loyalty program. But, we'll save that for a different video. But in my opinion, everybody straighten up. Stop giving us a bad rep. And you know what I mean by that? Go have a good time, relax, enjoy yourself. Don't fight over chicken tenders. Don't fight because somebody accidentally bumped into you. Don't fight over a chair, by the pool. Don't fight over, they were looking at me. You keep that, mentality, you keep that stuff away, out completely. You go on vacation, you want to get away from it. You want to be taken to a world where it revolves around you. You're treated like royalty. You're catered to. Stress-free. You leave the world behind. At least, on every vacation that I've gone on, that's what I've done. Like I said, Carnival has a bad rep, unfortunately. But they got to do what they got to do to tighten up on things. It's a business, and everybody in business knows reputation means a lot. Reputation means this: either you're getting it or you're losing it. Nobody wants to lose this. No. Nobody wants to lose that. So all cruisers, doesn't matter what your cruise line is, think twice before getting to brawl. Unless it's something serious. I mean, it would have to be something that, drastic. Somewhere, okay, you can't look the other way. I understand. You got to defend yourself because somebody wants to be aggressive. Not a problem. But fighting over some food, come on, that's ridiculous. You've been on these cruises enough to know that the food just keeps coming and coming and coming to a point where you got to go on a weight program when you get back because you consume so much. And that's just on the ship, let alone when you get off the ship. And then get a permanent ban. Well, keep in mind, word gets around. Don't think, okay, I won't go with Carnival, I'll just go with Royal or I'll just go MSC. No. They'll know who you are, and they will keep watch. Any little thing you do, well, you get banned on them too. If you take anything away, please just act yourself accordingly. Listen to the rules. Don't argue. Don't fight. Hey, there's no point. You're not going to win. I've seen people go at customer service and argue. Hey, if your bill is high because you and your kids went on a little spending spree, then so be it. There's nothing the cruise line can do to it. Hey, either your list of charges, man, you got to take care of it, That's just an example. But still, fighting, it's not going to solve anything. Where I get injured, possible arrest. Look at charges. Ban. That stuff follows you. And then, that's something you don't want. Over some damn chicken tenders or something petty. It's not worth it. Cruise, you go there, enjoy yourself, have a good time. Remember, don't let nothing dim your light. Blow out your candle, and wipe that smile off your face. I'm Joe P. Spider, cruiser traveler. I'm on vacation. I want nothing but peace. A lot of other people that are on there, peace. That's the name of the game. Peace, relaxation. Fights, hey, save your money. You can stay home. Do it at home, do it on the block, whatever. But in front of, families with kids, even, seniors, hard-working people that saved, months or even a year, sometimes 2 years just to go and enjoy themselves. We don't need that. We only want a part of it. Have a good one. Be safe. Travel safe. Be well. And if you get anything out of this, hope it's something positive. Take care now. Spider out.